Okay, Jeremy here, Jeeps Unlimited, 303-666-9020. Let's see, partsbreakers.com. You can view this frame and others like it. We have a big load going out east here a couple weeks. We normally just freight everything, but it's kind of nice to get a personal delivery, so definitely don't miss that. Or if we do miss it, give us a holler and we'll let you know when our next one is going out. Anyway, 1987 to 1995 compatibility. This is a Wrangler YJ frame. Good shape. I'll go over it like as if you were here in person. We don't, other than prepping them with a hot seat and high pressure water, we don't do any other paint work on them. We can, but we figure we'd rather you see it as it is versus doctoring it up and hiding something. So I would say 90% of all our frames are 100% rust free. We have a couple of them that have a little surface, but nothing with rot in it. If there's anything with rot, we just get rid of them. We don't buy wreck Jeeps all that often. So yeah, so we'll just go over it. And this is a 4-cylinder frame. It can be used on a 6, but you would have to push these motor mounts. So you'd have to remove them and push them up. It'd be better just to let me know that's what you're looking for, and then I can get you the right frame. So this is all obviously the top side. This is a common area to see some scaling in here. I definitely would clean this up a little bit. And then this here we picked up with the fork, kind of bowed out the rear of that. So you probably want to straighten that guy, that rear cross member there. We'll discount it for anything like that. And normally I do it, but I just have a lot on our plate right now, so we're just going to list them and give anybody a discount. If there's anything like that. So these areas here is where the torque, the bushings go up into the body, hold down the frame. They're in really good shape. A lot of times these rot out, and this area here, this is another one that likes to rot out. That one's a little waller, but not too bad. I'd say this is like a B grade. Still nice, straight, clean frame. Same thing back here. So you got differences. You got some oxidized metal here, just where the paint's worn off. No rot, no rust. And then the same thing, you get trapped dirt here, builds up, and you start getting a little scaling in here. This is still super solid, and you could do very little to it. Just bring this out, pull this stuff out of here just with a pick, and throw some Rust-Oleum on it, or you could blast the frame and go from there. This is another area that rots out, is the top where your fuel tank is. And then I noticed on the track bar mount, I thought it was cracked. It's not cracked, it's actually cut. And more than likely, that probably was stuck at some point. Somebody got in there with a Sawzall or a grinder. So, this is a YJ, and oftentimes people remove those. That's totally up to you if you want to do that, or you could fix it. So leaf spring vehicles aren't, I don't want to say it's not necessary, because they build them that way, but they're not as necessary as like a coil spring. So anyway, that's top side. Let's flip her over. See if I can do this. Oh, no. They're fairly light. These things only weigh about 300 pounds maybe, tops. So you can manhandle them. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing we did at the top here. So awesome shape. The bottom is obviously the most important, along with the inside. We do scope them. We have a little camera we throw down them just to make sure. Mainly we do that on frames that have an area that we're a little bit worried about. Which, this one we did just for precautionary, but it looked great inside. Nice smooth black paint still exists throughout, so it wasn't packed full of mud. That kind of helps them too, and whatnot. So the only thing I'm seeing down here, those threads all look good and not real wallowed out like a lot of them are. This one down here, you'll either have to nut sear them or weld nut, whatever you want to do. We just throw usually nut sear when we do those, and those two are fine. So yeah, I do a B grade on it. B grades typically at this point right now, things are obviously increasing in price. This is a good time to buy. Oh, look at that bolt there for the bumper. They'll have to extract that guy. The nut's still there, but the bolt broke off, or one of the guys cut it, one of the two. So see how that's supposed to be on that one. So B grade, this will be like a $1,400 frame. and then plus shipping. And like I said, when we run these shipping promotions, when we're actually doing deliveries, there's still a fee, but it saves you the pallet cost, which is a couple $100. And then also we trim a little bit off the cost depending on how much we have going out. So questions, comments, concerns, feel free to give me a holler. 303-666-9020. And again, my name is Jeremy. I own the shop. And the website is partsbreakers.com. Used to be jeepsunlimited.net. That still will redirect you to that site. And yeah, so super excited for everything that's going on right now, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If it helps you on your project or you're interested in buying a frame at some point, bookmark us, and yeah, just give us a shout. Thanks a lot.